Sue's from Sawyer. This is a call out to all my WAC girls. I know it's been a long time. But I want to reach out. I know many of us, all of us should be home, sequestered in our safety of our homes. And what to do. Well, some of you would tell me you would hear my voice in your head giving you cues on how to move. Well, guess what? Suze is back. Here's a couple more cues to help us moving. Because what I'm finding, and I'm calling it Netflix hips, is that we're just kind of slouching and hanging in the hips. So let's just start sitting up. Now, I grabbed the magic circle, and why I have this is when you're not using your ball, you can put it underneath. Don't buy a stand or anything like that. Or even if you're a little insecure about sitting on this ball and doing a little work, that will give you a lot of stability right there. Make sure your feet, your heels are on the floor, the balls of your feet are touching. It's not like I hope I'm there somewhere. Really get in here and give it a good kick into the hips because that'll engage your pelvic floor and your core. Let me get into the circle for a sec. Now, the cardio portion of my videos, I've been doing, what did we count, like 15 videos already. And this was especially for my girls at the WAC. So I want you to start breathing. I want you to pull the air into your nose. And as you exhale, part your lips gently and get the breath out. Pull the breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. So just keep bouncing and breathe in and out with me. Now, I just want to call out to my favorites. All of you are my favorites. Pammy, Margie, Ann, Mary Lou, Sarah, all the Heathers, all the Jennifers, Reg. What about Reg? A few Elizabeths, of course. All right, now just give it a little side to side, My head's not depressing and collapsing and falling. Keep that lifted. Maybe I could keep a book on my head. Ooh, what about Penny? How about Penny? Good, 5 and 4, Mary Jean, and 3 and 2 and 1. Just adult bounce center. Just kind of cool it off a little bit. You can do a lot more than that. But what I find is just a couple minutes kind of warms you up enough to start doing some work. And think of your spine as a maypole and use your ribcage and surround or revolve around that maypole. Oh, today is the 1st of April, not the 1st of May. Not a lot of practical jokes going on around here. I don't know where Oliver is. Probably who knows what he's up to. So again, my head's not depressing and falling. And this is core work. Especially if I add that breath. Open my ribs and exhale, force the air out. Inhale and force the air out. Inhale and force the air out. Take a little break. Okay, great. Now, getting right into this. A lot of us don't get on the floor. I get it. I understand. This is a tiny, tiny bit precarious. I want you to be super careful. Get a friend who is in your home, hopefully. Do not do these by yourself. If this is something you're doing by yourself and you don't know if you can get off the floor, then we don't do this. Not worth it. So we're just here. You can use this ball. Why do I need the ball? It gives me a little something extra to be holding on to. Plus that buoyancy is going to work my core a little bit deeper. Lift that leg up. Now I'm pushing it up from underside. Push up. Push it up. And 4. And 3. This is heavy. That's a long leg too. And 1. Tap, touch. Maybe in between each lift you had to tap and touch. Then that's what you do. Push the leg up from the under thigh. Kick it forward and stretch it back. I don't care how far forward you come. Your upper body's not moving. Just kick that leg into an L shape. Pull it back. Last one. You don't have to do a lot. Pull back home and tap down. Kick that leg out. Push it up from under the thigh. And circle for 6. Man, that leg's heavy here for 4 more. Unscrew it. Get rid of it. 2 and 1. Kick it out. Unscrew. And lift with enthusiasm for 4. 3. 2. Don't collapse. Don't look at the floor. Look forward. And 1. Good work. Great. Now you can do that on both sides. So just flip it over and do the other side. I just thought of a couple more things I was thinking about getting your feet up on the ball and your back on the floor. Some of you can get on the floor, so let's try a couple things like that. I like to have a little bolster behind my head, and then get this guy out of your way. Now, actually I changed my mind. I'm gonna do it this way. If you can get on the floor, this is wonderful. Make it a little easier. Let's have some booty work here. Get yourself up and over this ball and touch the floor. Stretch the leg out and squeeze to lift. I'm pushing my thigh up and squeezing right here at that crease. Yeah, this is hard. And 4, and 3. And I'm not pointing my toe, but I'm lengthening my arch. Now turn out that foot. Same thing, right about 10 of these, 9. And I'm just gonna do one side. You can play it twice, get both sides to go. 3, and 2, and 1. Now, take that passe. My hips hopefully aren't moving. I watch these videos later and I'll look at that right hip and I'm like, oh, you poor right hip. And 2 more. If you think you're all that in a bag of chips, take this hand off. And that's work. Let me tell you, last one. And home. Good work. I like to make little fists actually. Now, take that leg and circle. Unscrew. With enthusiasm, the leg comes up. And push up. And unscrew for 3. And 2, and 1 other direction, unscrew for 6, and kick that leg away for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good, bring yourself back home. If you can be on your knees, good for you. One last little stretch. Hold yourself over your ball. Tuck your tail, look into your core, make a round spine. Keep your tailbone away and lift your chest. I'm not lifting my face, I'm just lifting my nose and looking more at the floor. So look into your core. Look at the floor. Good, so core and floor. Core, that's a round back. Floor, that's a flat back. Last one. Round back and flat. That's Suze from Sawyer. I'm glad I could reach out to all of you. Please write to me, let me know how you're doing. Subscribe to my channel and send it out to your friends because we got to start reaching out, getting people moving. Thanks and have a great afternoon.